Greetings, my fellow xenogerm warriors. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, the first Wendigo, episode 92, freeze-dried Impid. Alright, Diabolus is trucking in. Wendy, you want to, yeah, let's patch without medicine. Those weren't serious wounds. Wow, Kish, you were fast on that. Alright, let's clear the room. Rosie, you should probably leave. Oh, good timing, Frosty. You're pulling a mass. Wow, that was fast. Alright, cool. So all that's left now is the Centipede Blaster, which is sort of a non-issue. Rise it, Mitty, you can leave. Orange Chaos, you can go back to Recharge Zone. I'm just missing Prize because he's about to have a mental break. Shield, I might rescue you. Have a token Hussar. I wasn't gonna rescue a bunch of the Hussars because it's annoying. I don't want guests. They suck. I hate guests. Frosty, if there's a place to psychotically wander, that there is not the place. But it's okay, we already locked it down in melee. And we're done. All mechs go back to recharge. And then we have some patching up to do, specifically here. As we have an open hole in our colony at the moment. So the corpses of these Hussars are going to be butchered first. All right. Oh, Kish. So the haulers are still hauling. The fabricors will be behind the walls, and then Kish will be unrestricted. There we go. All reset. So I've got now 3 chips, I think. Wherever they went. Here's the nano chip, and then I should have signal chip. At least, oh yeah, 2 signal chips. So for the nano chip, what should I do? With the nano chip, should I make another atomizer? Yes or no? If not, there is some Mechanitor implants that might be useful. So set implants would be the repair probe. Here, this might be an easier way to see it. So we have the repair probe, which is like I'll just read it off. Increases the speed at which the Mechanitor can repair a mechanoid. And you can stack it up to 6, so it allows you to do really fast repairs. And another waste pack atomizer might allow us to whittle down our tox waste pack quantity. Maybe. I'm not sure. There we go. They're topped up. I think we're at 129 last I checked. We are at 130, so we're kind of breaking even-ish. But it would be good if we were in the net negatives. so that I didn't have a waste problem. Oh, we have a cluster. Is it possible to use this cluster against the Impids? Probably. So let's take a look at it. It is printing up pikemen, 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 pikemen. Okay. Mushroom, mushroom. Has a bunch of capsules, don't know what's in them. Does not have any mortars. It does print one scyther. It has auto inferno turrets. It's actually a relatively weak mech cluster. I'm kind of surprised. There is a drop beacon, so I don't really know what these two drop beacons will drop. Oh, what's under here? Third drop beacon. Okay. So there's a bunch of drop beacons. It has a low shield, no high shield, and proximity. So let's just keep people away from triggering the proxy sensors. But I think it's entirely possible to weaponize this against the Impids. And it looks like you guys want me to make another nano. Waste pack atomizer. Cool. Will do. That works for me. Invert the zone? Oopsie. Thank you for that. Everyone was about to go trigger it, huh? Yep. There's better. I might have Wendy quickly butcher these human likes that are hogging up the colonist bar, especially the one that was in the door, because that one is was important. Where are you? What are you doing? What? Why are you the way you are? Fangface, can you go rescue? You wandered out into the snow because I forgot to invert the zone, and now you're infected. That's my fault. What to do with the signal chips? So these signal chips, I could make a Mech Commander helmet, but I don't think I'm going to include that because they wear out, and I haven't really been using them. I would do a bandwidth pack, but it doesn't make sense for Wendy to use one, in my opinion. So I think the signal chips are best for implants. So for the signal chips, we could do mech gestation processors to gestate mechs quicker, or we could do control sublinks so that the worker bots, Bryzit's worker bots, work faster. So what implants with the signal chips? Gestate mechs faster, or worker bots work faster. Keeping it simple. There's some other options as well, but not ones that I intend to employ. So Wendy, how long until 1.6? No, not that. Okay, the Impids they're coming literally now. Wendy, where are you? You're butchering. Go wake these mechs up. And I'll turn red. Kish behind the walls. Fangface behind the walls. Because Fangface, yeah, you've already rescued Shield. And then the other thing I wanted to do is close this door. So I'm just preparing for the first raid of Impids, who will arrive in, like, an hour. And then everybody else is actually going to be scheduled behind the walls as well. I could sell the chips? No. That makes no economic sense at all. Okay, so they're all woken up. I gotta avoid this Inferno turret, because it will set Wendy on fire, and she's particularly weak to fire. Let's get moving. So the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to close this slate door, so that the only valid target that the Impids have is to attack the mechs, and there's no reason that the mechs would come after me, because they're just going to hang out here. I haven't destroyed or damaged their any part of their cluster yet. And I think here comes the Impids. Yep, here they are. So it's 3 separate groups. We've got a whole bunch of brawlers here, 25 of them. 1832. There's a whole lot of Impids. Wendy, make yourself scarce. Not because you're scared of the Impids, but because you want them to fight the mechs for you. Because that makes most sense. So let's start jumping. They are a Prepare a While raid. Oh, perfect. And taking a look here, it doesn't indicate when the other raids are going to come. So it's probably best that Wendy tries to wait them out for 5.7 days and death rest when needed, rather than to rest now. So I think that's going to be my strategy. And it looks like you guys want bots to work faster. So let's do control sublink made by Tsang. And also I'm going to make sure that... Okay, I have 0 sublinks already in Bryzit. Perfect. So we'll get those chips made. Make sure that none of my mechs are going to go anywhere they shouldn't. Nope, walls look good. Okay, cool. So for future raids, I think my plan is for the other Impids just to use the fire trap and to try to just get them to burn. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. Pollux trees? Yep, I got 2 Pollux trees here that I bought seeds for. I think the rest of the corpses, yeah, they're outside the walls. So we're not going to be able to butcher them for a bit. Where is Kish? Oh, wow. Well, this is convenient. So it's a raid of breachers, but they just so happen to have spawned right where they're going to piss off the mechs. I got lucky, because it's 43 breachers, and they would have otherwise been really annoying. So I think these raids are in fast succession. Just boom, boom, boom. I love how so many of them are so dumb that they're hitting the low shields with their bows. Lovely. Well, some of the breachers are getting through, so Wendy's going to have to go deal with that. Maybe with mass and Brazit, because I don't want them breaking into the base in any significant way. But yeah, this is a big old mess. Love it. I just have to... Oh, is that... Yep, that's coming to me. Really, Inferno? You have so many targets around you. Pick Wendy? I mean, I know she's the greatest threat. No doubt. But that's just rude. Wow, and it's like perfectly aligned with the lake. Once this Inferno turret... Okay, the Inferno turret's gone. I'm gonna get aggressive again. So, some of them have bows. Seeing what's going on right now, also, Cactus, I'm gonna have you come down here with the Molotov cocktail and start to set up the fire trap, because I think we're gonna be using it in a minute. It's going to be really tricky for me to isolate who is of the breach and who is of the prepare a while brawl. It's going to be confusing, and not because I'm going to want to kill the breach raiders preferentially because they pose far greater of a threat to the colony than the prepare a while brawls. I think the breachers have suffered enough losses that they're likely to flee soon, though. Yeah, okay, so the breach are fleeing. Good. Alright, so you guys get back into position. Now, the other concern is, did the mech cluster suffer enough loss that the mechs are going to get aggressive? Whether or not that... actually, it doesn't really matter what the answer is, because they have plenty of Impid targets to attack. And we're in the base. Wendy, you stay behind the walls, and because there are no valid targets for them to reach, all of the Prepare a While raiders are going to go fight the mech cluster for me. So I get to, you know, hang back and let that happen. I am going to have Cactus down here ready to light the stuff on fire. Because I might need the fire trap turned on during this. Yeah, probably, because I don't suspect that these mechs are going to be able to defend against the about 100 Impids that are left. Will the Impid raiders even survive the cold? Maybe not. I mean, they're all getting somewhat hypothermic. Most of them, the ones that aren't in parkas. In good parkas, specifically. That's another consideration, for sure. Like, some of them have already toppled over due to hypothermia, like this one. I like how Wendy's just sleeping. She's like, whatever. My defenses are infallible. I'll be fine. Yeah, a lot of them are dropping due to the frozen temperatures. Oh, is this the third raid? It is. It is another Prepare a While raid. 22. 24. Did this person... Is this one from the last raid group that just fled? Yes. Yes. This is hilarious. He left and came back. Or, like, seconds later. And then 29. So we have a whole lot of brawlers. Got it. So this is the 3 raid groups. And man, they were really on top of one another. I'm glad, because then I can death rest afterwards. There's really not much for me to do other than to let them fight. Yeah, you can see the cold actually poses quite a big problem for these Impids that are just terribly adapted for cold. A huge percentage of them never even made it to the fight. They're just dropping hypothermic because it's just too cold for them. Which is hilarious that 2/3 of the raids were prepare a while. So it's like, let's induce life-threatening hypothermia before we attack. That seems like a good tactic. Those dumb Impids. Love it. Thank you for being so dumb, Impids. My only gripe right now is how annoying it's going to be to deal with 1,001 tribal weapons. I'm going to have to call in the tribe neighbor when it warms up. Local slave escape. Really? T-Sang. I just maximized your suppression. And cactus. I have a long history of T-Sang and some other slave trying to escape, and T-Sang survives, and the miner does not. So I'm sort of curious if Cactus will follow suit and also die. Yep, T-Sang's alive. Not even particularly injured. Big ol' wimp he is. How about you, Cactus? Hey, you're not dead. That you've broken the pattern of stupid slaves that want to mess around and, well, you know, die. I guess technically I'm still in a raid situation. Look at these dumb... Look at them. They're getting shot in the head. They're not even reacting. They've done a pretty good job of trashing the mech cluster. And because this mech cluster is really only printing out pikemen and scythers, which are not particularly hard to kill, that's fine. Just keep on keeping on. So we have the implants, right? No, it's unfinished. T-Sang decided to fight me before I finished. I may actually not need to use the fire trap for this. All I would really need to do is juggle the raiders to close one door and open up the other side and just let hypothermia kill them. And I think that's what I'm going to do because it's easier. And also, I'm more likely to end up with meat. Because if I burn them, they end up, you know, turning into bone ash. And not lovely, lovely, tasty Impid burgers. So, Mitty, pop this door open. So all the turrets are taken out. It's going to be really easy to wipe out this cluster once the remaining Impids are gone. Well, T-Sing's already up. That was fast. And now there's a valid way into my base. Because I do think that some of these guys might survive long enough. So it looks like some of them have immediately pivoted towards me. Unfortunately for them, Wendy particularly likes to kill. So I'm going to go hunting with Wendy for sport. It will make Wendy happier. She's already at 100%, but, you know, what's 110? Oh, they better not steal my death serum. All right, Wendy, you good? You go hunting? Let's also bring Mass so that Mass can shoot some and she can witness death. You guys better not freeze to death before I get to shoot you, though. I'll be really upset. It's upset enough that I'll send your stupid faction pollution just to mess with you. Man, these Impids suck. The blasters aren't even killed. So there is the signal chip. This one is going into... Prize it. Oh, no. Where is the... There it is. Implant sublink. Cool. So this sublink gives you an extra control group, but also it speeds up the work of the mechs under their control by 6%. And it can go up to 6 levels, so 36% faster work speed at max, which is pretty nice. Ryzen, I actually might bring you out here for this as well, because you need to practice shooting. You're a pretty god-awful gunner. Wow, I just allowed all, and it was 438 things. Oh my god, there's so much out here. It's too much. Much too much. Much too much garbage. So the only thing I have to do is to make sure that these Impids don't get too close to Wendy, because they'll spew their little fire, and that'd be annoying. So I'll use Berserks to keep them at a distance. And then I'll also have to keep Wendy 20 units or more away from them, so that she doesn't flee uncontrollably. Worst case scenario, I could have Bryzit just, like, chaos skip. Oh, you have no psi focus, so never mind. Not really an option. How happy are you now? Killed someone ×3. Let's get those rookie numbers up. And there's the other sublink. Perfect. So he can benefit from one more signal chip sublink, and then at that point I'll have to kill War Queens, I believe, for the next level. Oh, what? You're fleeing already? Oh, my lord. Okay, hold on. Unacceptable. So is that all Impids everywhere? Yep, all Impids everywhere are now fleeing map tile. What is Bryzit's food? What do you mean? Alright, so we gotta kill someone 5. Wendy, don't fire at will, just watch them murder. Oh, I guess you weren't physically close enough. Alright, well, we'll do it over here. And Lo got a growth moment. Psychopath. Oh, you'll fit in. Here is Lo. Psychopath is the only trait so far. Oh, what is his... Oh, I read food. What is his focus? Throne. He's royal. Did you witness that? I'll have to do better. Use the ones on the ground. So, I think the, yeah, the pikeman... Where's the scyther? There should be a scyther active out here as well. But they're coming in now to defend. Oh, there's the scyther. Wendy will eat some ambrosia and watch the Impids get executed. Let's go and bring the combat mechs. Over yonder. There we go. Let's keep going. Keep on pumping those numbers up. She wants to see you kill him. There we are. 37-24. If we have... Oh, prize it. Your mood is bad because your daughter Lo died. Nah, we replaced her. Mitty and Frosty, you come over here too, because there are pikemen that I'm going to need you to tank. Shield is volunteering to be murdered here, as you can see. And then T-Sang should get his EMP launcher back once he's up. And once Cactus... Well, Cactus is unconscious. I can't tell him what to do. Bryzit, do you want to leave? I'm a little worried about Bryzit's mood, so I'm going to let Bryzit bail. Which means not using Orange Chaos in this fight. Alright, shields down, again. Maybe to be rescued, not sure. Haven't decided yet whether I find it to be useful or not. But we're starting to get the pikemen in. Let's go pike hunting. Oh, he got back up and got shot to death. Okay, so that's a definitive nah. Yo, whoa. Excuse you, pikes. You don't get to fire on me. There. Now they're locked up. So after the pikes, we just have 3 centipedes, and they're all pretty damaged. Nothing too difficult, I don't think. Alright, pike's all dead. So let's create like a centipede kill trap here. Still waiting on our pikes. We're almost done. Question for you all. What should I do next? Next priority. Continue working on the defenses or something else? I'll leave that up to you. That's good enough, Mass. Okay, one down. I'm impatient, as you can see, so I will use my psychic powers to speed this up. I don't think they've landed a single hit, too, which is funny. These poor centipedes just get jumped. They have no idea what's even going on. Okay, Mitty and Frosty, you are still required. Come over here and delete the rest of the mech cluster, but danger is over. That is a mech cluster and 3 raids of probably, what? I would say like 200-something impids. Done. No problem. Mechs. You are unrestricted, and then people are unrestricted. So I have 0.8 days until it prints again. That's plenty of time to smash it. Plus, one of them has a breach axe, so the ideal weapon for it. There is 1 Impid left alive. A 32-year-old female who's a psychoid addict. No thanks. I'll pass. How's it going, Wendy? You used a lot of your psi focus, but good fight. Rip scan him? I have I could rip scan. I'm just not really using the cores though, the high cores, because I'm not using a lot of mechs. Done. But I guess so. It's not an unreasonable thing to do. Provided they survive. Oh, mass is right there. Perfect. Go capture. Remember to use the items that I got from the quest? Yep. So we've got the Death Rest Serum, Cat Helmet. Was the other thing hauled already? Bombardment Targeter? I, don't see it. Probably... It could have been stolen. I wasn't actually keeping track of it. So I suppose that is a possibility? Maybe it's on a corpse? It wouldn't be on a corpse. Well, I don't think. They wouldn't have been equipped. If they try to steal stuff, they don't equip it. They just haul it. Huh. I don't know. One thing I could do is, here's one way to figure out if it's out there. Bomb targeter. So if I set up a stockpile like this, boom. Because I don't have a search mod or anything like that. And then assign a mech to that zone. The bomb targeter zone, and only have bomb targeters in here. All they're allowed to do is haul bomb targeters. And it looks like we're going to be taking a major project. Got it. So I'll assign Daka Boy to the bomb targeter zone, and if there's a bomb targeter out there, they'll haul it. And if not, the robot will be idle. So she is due for death rest. Let's get another hemo. Yeah, this has become a traffic jam. I'll build that quick. And then have myself a nice rest. Why is there a corpse there? Well, at least we butchered all the corpses I didn't want. But I think we're out of space. I just don't want rotting corpses. So, Dagger Boy, let's see. You are wandering. So that indicates that there is no bombardment targeter. It must have been stolen. Oh, it's in the stockworm under the wood? Oh, yep, there it is. You found it. Perfect. Okay, mechs. False alarm. Was not stolen. It was just hauled very, very quickly, considering it just got here. And you are back on the prowl. Good eagle eyes. There's a snow bunny inside? Yeah, Minnie likes to collect snow bunnies to smash. So I shall smash. Okay, instead of resting like that, let's start death rest. Done. Unfortunately, it's death rest right before the last cycle of the mech gestators, but I think it's the right thing to do. Am I at the limit of the prisoners I can handle? No. I could handle more prisoners. So in terms of big projects for Wendy, right? Because you guys wanted a big project. I will... How about this? For the first time in, like, ever, I will have you guys suggest your own. So there is a viewer suggestion, or viewer suggested ideas inbox that I'm going to open up here in just a second. And you guys can propose large projects. And then I'll cherry pick the ones that I think are most suitable and pick from them. Put them in a bowl. So there you go. Suggestion box is open. Hey, bud. So if you want to see a workshop, you want to see a death rest room, you want to see a proper barracks, do you want to see storage, do you want to see better corpse storage, like whatever it is, you know, you guys can make the decision and suggest goals. It's open-ended, and then we'll all vote on them. Lynx self-tamed. Okay. Swing. All right. I'm expanding this out a little bit so that we can have more atomizers. Oh, requires Wendy to complete. So War Queen is going to be out with us in 2.3 days. The Queen is ready. So Brazit has 2 of the sublinks for an offset of plus 12. So the way it works is you can go up to 3 sublinks, and then you need high sublinks to go after. So taking a look here. Here's the regular sublinks. They stack up to 3, and then eventually you'll need War Queen kills for the high sublinks to get up to 6. I have a ton of viewer suggestions already, so I'm going to pause that redemption. So sorry for anyone that didn't get your ideas in time. And I'm going to cherry pick from them and type them up. So give me just a second. So we have build a death rest chamber. I like that. Build a workshop. Build storage. Build a barracks. Expand the prison. Build a rec dining room. Build guest rooms for when guests are here. Improve the ritual room. And yeah, there you go. Those are the 8, and I'm going to refund you all for your suggestions, so all those channel points are coming back your way. But you guys vote 5 minutes on what big project to undertake. And once Wendy's awake again, she will start that up. Why does mass need to... Oh, because of cancer. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Come out all this way to drink a tea, just haul it back. So Cactus, you are on your feet. You're mining again. Probably should give you your smoke launcher. So when she's done death resting, she'll have 3 hemo pumps, increasing the amount of hemogen that she can store in her body, so that she doesn't need to top up as often, which should be convenient. Baby is coming out in 4 days. It's also possible to grow another one. Who are you? Oh, you're the person that I was going to rip scan. So, yeah, let's do that before you croak. Minnie, would you be so kind as to halt the rip scanner? Nice. 1 component at a time. You'll be done hauling to the rip scanner by 2032. Smart. Work slow, paid by the hour. I understand. Okay. Waste packs are definitely going up. They're going heading in the wrong direction, so I also want to get the other atomizer. Hopefully increasing the amount of waste pack removal that we can manage. Insert whatever they are. Yeah. Where are... Okay, you. Also, note to self, I'm going to have an empty room. Because I did sacrifice one of the Impids. I killed No. Dr. No. Nearby. You've detected a logging site nearby. How far is that? Are you kidding me? It's 13 days away. There ain't nothing nearby about that. Silly game. Once Wendy's up, she could attack that and far skip her way home. Who's controlling it? Coalition of Gopji. Probably baseliners, I'd imagine. I think it's a temporary faction. They're usually baseliner. There's another high core, if we need it. Mass still has a little bit of room, bandwidth room, for mechs. So it would be possible to either make a Diabolus or something like that. Oh! Well, that's nasty. Oh, that's real nasty. So 2 groups of high-powered all centipedes coming in as an attack. So Bryzit does have the ability to call in aid, but it's too bad of a temperature. And the other problem is we have a door open here that I'm going to want to close. So Frosty's coming in and close that door. I think the best approach... Wendy is out for like another day and a half. The best approach is probably a juggling one. It's too bad I don't have more slug turrets, though. Because there could have been the call to use slug turrets against them. I also do have Insanity Lances, so I could use Insanity Lances as well. And you guys have voted that the major project will be a Death Thrust Chamber. Okay. Cool. Plural of Daedalus is Daedali? I don't know. Don't care. Scrap metal. That's what they are. Alright, so we'll take the juggling approach. So I'll stick every colonist behind the walls now. And then Kish, don't do that. Get back inside. Don't actually install a deep drill for them to destroy. That seems exceedingly dumb. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch, February 5th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios, my fellow Wendigos.